So I just want to let you guys know to inform you. So it's what? Currently 6 days before school ends? Fine. Shut up, Aiden.
What's with the character that you're putting onto the camera? I don't really understand that.
Like the sunglasses?
Oh, it's the glasses. It's like little kids when they like pretend they're invisible with the invisible glasses.
Oh, that makes
It's
sense.
just like a different character.
Yeah.
So,
You just ripped that.
fun fact, I do have a cousin. Yes, I do. And they don't want to kill themselves after seeing me. So, we will give her invisible glasses. She's like 5, by the way. We'll give her the invisible glasses. And she'll pretend like she's invisible. I'm not doing that because I think I'm invisible, okay? I'm not 5 like she is. I'm not, okay? But I know for a fact. So, yeah. And Aiden just put a pepperoni on my thing, so, yeah. Colin wants to talk now, so keep asking questions.
So, what's on your mind today? Like, what occupies your thoughts the most in this current day and age? No, you don't. Let me hold the mic.
No, let me.
You don't hold the mic.
Yes. Give me the mic. So, if I'm going to be completely honest, I've had this dream since I was like 13 that I want to go to PTech and go for the CAD program. Because honestly, if it wasn't, oh God, what was I going to say? If it wasn't for the CAD, I probably would have never gone. But I just wanted to go. Just hold on. I'm not into that kind of stuff, to be completely honest. But like the CAD, I want to go for it because I want to be a software engineer. Because when they make the money too, stop. I love messing with like software and like taking things apart and stuff like that. Can you stop? Stop it. And I think it's very interesting, and it's a very good skill to learn. And like I said, I want to work for Microsoft, which is in Seattle, so I'm planning on moving to Seattle. So,
Specifically Microsoft?
yes.
So, in Microsoft, that's a very stable job, but the working conditions are very bad, and it's the same in all big tech companies. Does that concern you as someone who wants to be an engineer in that field?
If I'm going to be completely honest, like, what do you mean, like, work conditions-wise?
I mean, the pay is good, yes, but the hours are very hard. The management's very rough. It's not a great working environment to be in. It's cubicles, bad hours.
So, I see what you're saying, and I am not saying you're completely wrong, but, like, before I decided I want to work for that specific company, because there's many technology companies out there. Microsoft is one of them. Apple, Epic Games is another one. But before I chose that I want to pick that company, I definitely did research on it, and I found out that the work conditions are okay. Like the employees get paid really well, and the work environment's not bad necessarily. But again, we can't just base it off of opinions because we all have our own different opinions.
So I was just wondering, have you ever thought about creating your own tech company? So you would have the best conditions. Think of the CEO of Microsoft. He has insane conditions. Great. Have you ever thought of doing that? And you have great conditions and great pay.
So I definitely always thought of like creating my own company. One big influencer I've always had was Steve Jobs. I've always been a huge Apple lover just because of him and his way of life, and I love the way he followed life when he was alive. And I would say, yeah, I could see myself creating my own company.
So, with Steve Jobs being one of your biggest influences, would you say that that kind of more religious, open kind of mindset appeals to you, or would you say it's just the man's achievements, like the veganism and the spiritualism and that kind of thing?
So I would say definitely the achievements is one of them. What he accomplished in his life before him dying, he was worth $7 billion, which we're talking billions here. And I would also say he knowing him, how do I want to say this? Him developing the way it was, how he developed his life to earn that success, it didn't just come overnight to him. It also came months and months and years before he ever became had that much money in his bank account at one point. So I think definitely I'm open to his achievements and some of his religious thoughts and stuff like that.
That's very neat. So I was just wondering real quick. So are you like this root beer, creamy and delicious, thick and flavorful? Are you all four of those?
So obviously, Aiden, having to ask the rhetorical question.
Do you know what the word rhetorical means?
Yes, I do.
Explain what the word rhetorical
Hold on. So, as you guys could see, I do have a root beer for lunch. It says creamy, delicious, and thick and flavorful. Obviously, it's probably none of those things. It's just
qualities that you possess.
it's them trying to market that this root beer is the best root beer people will buy, and obviously they want to make a profit off of what they said on this bottle.
With your knowledge of root beer bottles, have you ever considered going into marketing?
No, ow. So I've always been open. I've always been an open mindset for like different work conditions and workforces. For an example, me wanting to be a software engineer, I'd be open to me being a hardware engineer or a marketing manager or whatever. It's just something that I obviously have to want to enjoy what I will do and have to make good money off of it.
So, DJ, if you had to choose, for example, in marketing, for example, take that can. What would you do to make that can pop out and make people want to buy it?
Yeah, sell that can to me.
Sell it to us.
Okay. So, first thing I would do is obviously on this can, as you could see, it says root beer, which obviously I think, honestly, it's a good idea that they put that because it's really disclosing what the product is. It's not giving a roundabout way. It's just giving a total point of view what it is and what the product is you're buying. And obviously, I think that this can is a good. It has good colors and good. It has good colors and the words it says on it, it's saying creamy and delicious and thick and flavorful. Me personally, I wouldn't buy something just because it says that, but other people will. So it really discloses what the product you're buying, and so.
Could you try to sell it to us? Like, give us points on why we would want to buy that product.
Thank you, by the way. So obviously, me personally. Hold on. Okay. So personally, me, I'm not huge in sales, but I'll try, even though I'll probably fail. So
What is the flavor like? Why would we want to buy that?
Well, obviously, in my personal opinion, I've had many root beers. Actually, fun fact, if y'all don't know, root beer is my favorite soda, just because I like the syrup, and obviously that brings out the flavor. And yeah, so I think, in my personal opinion, the reason why you should buy this is because it's a good drink to have for like lunch or dinner or whatever, and it's really flavorful. I think it's, to be completely honest, I'm taking the words from the bottle, but it feels thick and flavorful and creamy and delicious. And yeah, I would say if you guys can, go check it out. Get your fun root beer.
Thank you for coming out today. I hope you had a good time interviewing us about your thick and creamy root beer.